We travel a lot. We love to go to the art fairs, and we buy art at the Venice Biennale and Basel, Switzerland, and Istanbul Biennale, and going out and seeing what's happening in the rest of the world, coming back to Louisville and wanting more for our hometown. We realized that there wasn't a great hotel, there wasn't any place for people to really interact with contemporary art, and the city was willing to help us. So all those things came together to help us conceive 21C Museum Hotel. It's just been a tremendous success. It's amazing the demographics that we have. It's a wide variety, from grade school kids who want their parents to bring them here to grandparents like myself. And it's just made a tremendous difference in the city. We've become an icon for the city. The red penguins that we have on our rooftop we first saw them in Venice, where they were on the rooftops all along the city, and they were created by a young group out of Italy called the Cracking Art Group, and the whole purpose was to create endangered species out of petroleum products. So we have plastic penguins, and we bought them because we liked them before we knew we were doing this hotel. So they were in the first exhibit when we opened the door, and people love them as much as we have. And now they've become an icon for the hotel, and the city has them in all their tourism ads, and we have to keep an eye out because they're highly sought after by the local fraternities, and it's really amazing. Why 21C? And of course it's because it's contemporary art, and to me contemporary art is of the moment, not Keith Haring. So everything we show are living artists, and if they die, they're out of here. So only living artists. We did this for our hometown, but because of its success, we've been approached by other people to do it in their hometowns. So there's a project planned for Austin, Texas, and we're working with Alice Walton to do a hotel in conjunction with her new museum, Crystal Bridges in Arkansas, and Cincinnati, Ohio, and others. But in all those cases, it's interesting, there have been people like us who've approached us, people who are active in their community, who like art and have been here, have heard about us and come to see, and want to do it there as well. And I wouldn't just pick a city and do it. I think it needs the local connection, someone interested in the same things we are, to be involved on a local basis. I think the authenticity comes from the people, really. I guess I'm thinking about other cities or about this city. And in this case, we found an architect that we connected with personally, Deborah Burke out of New York. She continues to work with us on these possible other projects. And in order to maintain this authenticity, we don't want anything. You spoke of a chain earlier. Even though we may have several 21Cs, we don't want any part of it to be chain-like unless it's the fact that it's all living artists. So each building will be designed based on the community. That art instigates commerce, which it's unique in the museum world. That the idea of mixing commerce and art is very difficult and often impossible. Or the curators that I know are concerned about corporate sponsorship because they don't want to have any influence in what they show, which now that I've done this, it's not so much about corporate sponsorship as it is about what continually pushing the envelope and what can you do and still maintain the integrity of the whole project. So it's the fact that we're using art and design has created a very successful hotel, a very successful restaurant. So there's no question about the effect of art in the public realm. We try to show things that can be touched and that are engaging, and we do like featuring emerging artists. Not only does our resources go farther, but it helps the artist. The story in art is how much money you spent. Like if you go to the art fairs, art newspaper always has the daily column about who's spending and how much they're spending. To me, that is not the story that should be told. It's not the story we're telling. It's not about the artist names or how much we spent. So when they want to talk about, they want to write about an artist that all their readers will recognize, well, that's not the story here. We buy art that we connect with. For us, it's all emotional, and nothing about the value or the perceived value. It's not about investing. We have lots of friends, dear friends, who buy art for different reasons. Or, someone who's chosen an artist and they want to follow the career and they want pieces from the whole career. And others who are buying on speculation about the future value of the work. So neither of those things has anything to do with how we buy art.